I'm awake. I'm awake. Dream, sleep, it's true. I'm living the true streamer life. Yeah, wait, I didn't even like I thought about that. But when you put it, when you like state it like that, it do sound very streamer. How could you have so many streams in one time? Or 24 hours? Magic. Magic. Let's see, did I do anything interesting in between this stream and last stream? No. What did you eat? I actually ate before the last stream. So I literally went to bed like right after stream. But before the last stream, what is it? I ate pork chop. Oh my god, there's these like really fantastic pork chops that they sell like pre-seasoned. I looked at the seasoning. It's like it's got garlic, red bell peppers, lemon zest. I don't know, and it's so good. Pork chop. Heck yeah. No. But yeah, it's so good. So I put that and just corn on the cob inside of my air fryer, and that's what I ate before I streamed last night. Although I think I like ate too quickly and I burned my tongue. Like after stream, I was like, can I feel the tip of my tongue? Is something wrong? I'm not. I can feel it now, so maybe it was just a little tenderized. Maybe that's all that happened. Yeah, then I slept. And I snoozed. I got in bed and I snoozed-a-doozed. And that's all. And now we're here. And then I woke up. Tsukimi has... Yes, I'm a air fryer owner. I am one of the elites, you might say. The best of the best. Tenderized is a scary word to describe it with. I feel like your tongue can get tenderized. It's a very tender muscle. It makes sense. I don't know, maybe that makes people think of like tenderizing hammers though, so maybe that's not good. Then we get into horror movie territory. And that's terrifying. Air fryers are the closest technology we have to I should have gotten a white air fryer and then named it 782. That's what I should have done. Just realized it's the last Suleta. Yep. How many days until then? Hopefully, I'm 20% copium, guys. That's not 20% copium that they're just trying to like. They're trying to nicely fit us into like, oh, it's the end. Ha ha ha. Get ready for the end. And then they just slam down on the table in the last couple seconds. Season 3.
Devil Dohrnii Auto Cascadia here. You can still get a white air fryer.
But then I have to get rid of my old one because I don't have space. I'm already playing a dangerous game with my current air fryer and rice cooker because they're sharing the same like top of the shelf space, and they're very close to falling off on each edge. And neither, like the air fryer, I have one, all of the buttons are on the top, so I can't put anything on top of it. And two, it's kind of slanted, so like even though sometimes I want to put like a dish on top of it, so I can use both hands to safely hold the air fryer basket, I can't. Or else I risk having it slide down into that basket! Thank you, Futaba. No, they will be rival fryers? No, I have to throw one away. And I hate throwing away mechanical stuff in Japan because you have to call in advance and tell them that you have something to throw away. And then you have to go buy stickers for it, depending on the size. And then you have to put it out on like the first or third Thursday of the month. And even if you buy the sticker and put it out on the first or third Thursday of the month, if you haven't called them in advance to tell them, then they won't come and pick it up. I hate it. Just decorate your character, but I still don't have a place to put it. You're missing the point. Why not sell secondhand? I could. That requires me to take it somewhere, though. No coexistence or fighting to the death allowed. Just throw away, yes. Isn't secondhand store pretty popular there? For clothes, yes. I don't know if it's like super popular. I do know you can do secondhand stuff. I don't know. I feel like Japan's got a little bit of like some other Asian countries. I don't think as much as others, like the superstition about like buying secondhand stuff. Definitely not as much as other Asian countries though. I know some people are like, I ain't touching that. Nuh-uh, that's probably cursed. Japan though, it's not as bad. But I think people like buying like new stuff more than secondhand. Back to the Yahoo. Craigslist, and like Mercari. Yeah. Mercari though, I wonder if they would accept me. And also Mercari means you have to ship it. I'd rather take it in person, but then that means I have to take an entire air fryer on a train. I'm still trying to secondhand sell my clothes, and I'm almost to the point where like maybe I should just throw them away. It's too much work. It's so much work. Give the old one to the cat? That's still in my house. That's still the same problem. This way secondhand stuff is relatively cheap? Heck yeah. Although for clothes, Japan still makes it quite expensive. Cradle it like a baby? But where? You guys are having all these ideas, but you're not thinking about the root of the problem. I mean, the other countries, of course. America, probably, definitely, yes. Definitely compared to America. But then, like... Probably, like... I forget, I want to say, like, I remember someone in, like, Southeast Asia talking about how, like, everyone in their family, like, avoids the secondhand shops like the plague, and, like, all their family members, friends, like, secondhand shops are like, no, we ain't going in. Not anymore, because foreigners ruined it. Free, but it's not free, it's just discounted. It's just discounted. Although, oh man, I'm so mad at myself. I saw someone had like shelves that were out for free, and I was like, like it'd be really nice to have those, but I don't know if I have space. And so then that night, Bobby, hello, dumpster divers diving in, dumpster divers diving in. Welcome in, go me. What were you up to? I feel like mods are asleep. Welcome. Well, oh, how you liking that? How you liking that? Played 16? Have you gotten far? You're like, okay, you're like the third person I know that's playing it. It's really good. Yay! I heard my coworker who's like really critical when it comes to stories. She's like absolutely loving the Final Fantasy 16 story. Like, sometimes I worry about discussing stories of stuff I like because I'm afraid that she wouldn't ever say it because she's my super introverted coworker, but like I'm afraid that she'll think of me like, oh, she likes those kind of stories. Okay. one notch down on the tier list. I'm in the last chapter, so I've been doing side quests. Are you gonna try and 100% the game, or are you just kind of trying to make your time in the game last? But yeah, it's really funny because she'll play games. She'll play like the forbidden games, which is it's just Harry Potter. And she's like, yeah, the story was really bad. But I liked being a wizard. Like, okay. Yeah, I'm trying. It's such a good game. Oh man, that's always so great. It's always so great when you find a game that you're like, I need to do everything in this. Coworker tier list. I feel like she would unironically just put everyone at the top. Unless I feel like if she's going by like nice list level, she would put everyone relatively high. If she's going by work efficiency level, she would be absolutely brutal. She likes efficiency and she likes good stories. If you do bad at either one, you're done for. You're done for. I'm wondering. Actually, I wonder. Wait, no, there has to be, because Harvest Moon is on Steam. That means that there's technically achievements. I should look at what the achievements are and try and do all of them on my Switch. She knows what she wants. She does. She does. She very much does. I'll tell you right now, she absolutely hates most of Kojima's recent works. With a burning passion, she could not understand why anyone in their right mind would like what's it? The recent one. Shoot, what's it called? What's it called? The walking one. The COVID Death Stranding, yes. The one that foresaw COVID. She's like, I don't get it. I don't understand. Who likes that? Who is that for? I was like, oh. Yeah, that one I could understand not liking. Oh, her and another coworker actually really, they're like, why would you play it? But it's a walking sim about rebuilding America. It's just not her cup of tea. It's not her cup of tea story-wise. But thankfully there are people that like it. She's I mean, maybe she is silently judging, but she's never the kind of person that would be like in your face, that would be like, you suck for liking that game. I think I would have a heart attack if she ever was so abrasive. It's got huge flaws in the storytelling, but it does get better after a while. So it's like the equivalent of telling people like, you just gotta get to like episode 300 of One Piece, and then it gets really good. Patch the story, patch the story. Listen, I'm a One Piece liker. I don't think I have any opinions on Death Stranding. I liked, it looked like everyone was having fun. Where the gameplay gets better if you grind the first few hours. Oh no, not grinding. Not grinding. Maybe that's why. She doesn't seem like much of a grinder. Alright, let's get these good Dohrnings in. Cutscenes are still hit or miss. Yeah, I feel like you have to be just as much as a movie buff as him to like really like all the cutscenes. Abandon weebness. No more weeb. Only movie buff. Alright. Good Dohrning. be real. Good morning, Atakan. Good morning, Auto Cascadia. Good morning, Raspass. Good morning, Gunner. Good morning, Spaniard. Good morning, Wanderer. Good morning, Bleen. Good morning, Otise. Good morning, Tires. Good morning, Spade. Good morning, Ezekiel. Oh my gosh, I almost said the wrong name. Good morning, Dirk. Good morning, Ftava. Good morning, Basha. Good morning, Red. Wow, that is too small. I almost read you called you Red Chim, but that's because the rest got put to a different line. Red Chimera. And good morning, Clarity. Hello, everyone. Anime movie buff. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Anime movies. I only do the weeb. I only know the way of the weeb. In a weird way, Death Stranding reminds me of Breath of the Wild. Open world game. Is Death Stranding considered open world? Is it? I don't. But yes, Death Stranding definitely has a sequel. Which every time you see Kojima with a new, like, famous, person, you're like, so are they gonna be in the next one? He's like, hey, I'm hanging out with blah 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 today. And you're like, so they're gonna be in Death Stranding, huh? It is open world? Okay. I didn't know if it was like the kind of like, you know, like RPG kind of open worlds where it's like, yes, you can run around the areas that we've opened to you, but you still have to only do like these quests that we've allowed you to. Pictures taken seconds before he's trapped in there. Exactly. I feel like there's no way that everyone's like, okay, so maybe they're gonna be in the next one, maybe, because that's all that happened before Death Stranding. It was that. Want to say hi before heading to work?
Angel Dohrnii Garland _ Gawain here. Good Dorning friend, buddy, pal, chump, amigo, prejudil, Ben, Estava, Amy, Amico,
Amy,
Sue.
You can't do non what? Oh? Latin based letters. Wait, what are they called? The non, you can't do Japanese, Chinese, Korean. It just don't accept that. No, it's like whatever all the letters are based on. Just change it to cutscenes only with no cutscenes. I feel like if anyone could get away with that, well, I just think, why does it? He should just. One, I'm surprised he's never tried to like make a movie. Two, what if he did a visual novel? He should. I'm surprised he's never just put out a visual novel ever. Bloom! Good morning, and thank you for the water redeem. Oh, where'd it go? Where's my water? Come here, water.
Dohrnii.
No Tomodachis, but we just got a Dohrnii. Wait, who are they? Who are you? Hyper Virtual Extreme. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Hangar. You're now a Dohrnian. You are a Dohrnian. Honestly, that might be a bit. It's like, it seems like he likes that a lot. So I'm surprised that he hasn't even tried it once. Like at all. It's like Ano Hideaki. Like he's always liked real life stuff, and so he tried that in his youth. And then he moved on to anime stuff, and then he got to go back to real life stuff. But it's like he liked that stuff better, so he made that first. I'm surprised Kojima, like, we've never seen any of that from Kojima. Are his old games kind of like visual novels? I know he did the Penguin game. Did he do anything else? He's a producer of Tokimeki. But producers... It depends. Producer is kind of like a weird... You could be doing everything, or you could be like just gathering the troops. Oh yeah, Snatcher Police Knots. That's true. That's more VN like. Yeah. Imagine if he was allowed to do a VN, but like with all of his scanned in buddies. It's both a graphic novel, adventure game, and a visual novel. Naruhodo, naruhodo. SD Snatcher. It's good. It's good. Wait, why did I... Alright. We all know Brain is officially dead because instead of opening up the tumbler to drink the water, I just took the entire top off and then just placed it down and didn't do anything after that. Alright. It's drinking time! 3, 2, 1! Blah. I have drank the liquid. Kojiro is very old, but I would honestly, I would totally be okay with seeing like a mini series from him. I would be down to watch it. I'm shocked he's never tried. Or maybe he has, and we just don't know that he's been rejected. Maybe he can't do a mini series. He's like, okay, so I would like, he's like, hello Netflix. I would like to make a 50 episode series where each episode is an hour long. They're like, no, absolutely not. And they just turn them away. They're like, we can give you 10 episodes. It's like, no, that's not enough. I have never watched Blade Runner. One day I will. One day I will. Just like one day I watched Top Gun, even though I never said I would. Maybe, oh, if I don't have anything to do today. I feel bad when I don't have work. But maybe if I don't have anything to do today, I will watch, the Wick. Mr. John Wick. If we get cancelled too... No, see, that's what... I feel like... Tomino. Kojima! I feel like Kojima would... He wouldn't want seasons. He would want 50 right off the bat. Like... Sign the contract. Is one season is 50 episodes. Like if Kojima a CW show? A Fate versus MGS5. It's incomplete. Oh, that's so sad. That's sad. Hideo Tomino, my favorite film director. That would be a really weird mashup. Like, what? Oh my god, Tomino, Kojima, anime movie. I don't think those two could work together. I think they could in like a capacity to it's like we are professionals. But Is Blade Runner kind of like, do you have to watch one before the other? Like, do they take place after the other? Is it that kind of thing? Like, I thought the new Top Gun movie was a remake of the old one, but I just watched the first one first anyway, and then I got to the second one and I was like, oh, it's a continuation. It's a good thing I watched the first one first. 2049 is a sequel. Yeah, is what is it? Wait, one is a sequel? Wait, what? Wait, by one you mean the second one? Like one of them is a sequel? Blade Runner 49 is the newest one and it's okay. I was like, wait, one is a sequel, then two is a prequel? PC game is a point and click. That sounds great. Alright! Speaking of games, we like games. We play games. Right? Oh, we just sit in darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah.
Thank you. Alright, let me move myself down. I forgot to do that the other day. We go here. Can't wait for Dune 2? Okay, yeah, wait, there was a Dune movie recently, right? Right? I don't think I've ever watched any Dune or read Dune. What do we want? We want Beta-Sixdouze. It was? Oh, so wait, I realized that I need to move you guys so I can see you. Are they? Is it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is that letting me? Okay, hold on a second. Wait, why is it? Oh, that's why. Because I had it on full screen. I was like, why have I never had this problem before? Here we go. Okay. Now I can see you guys. Hi! Hi, chat! I see you. Hi, chat! Let's open it up over here. It was a Talk of the Town. Dune was pretty hyped. Leading up to the release. How did I miss all of that? All of it. Every single bit. I never saw anyone talking about Dune. I feel like the only time I saw people talking about Dune was when they were talking about who would be the lead character for the new Gundam, the live action Gundam, and they're like, make it the Dune guy. And I was like, wait, there's what? Who? Huh? Furry time? Yes. Yes. Alright, let's see. Let's close all of these windows that opened out without my permission. Gosh. Yeah. Yeah. Good old Timmy. Is that his name? Alright. Continue. Humanities. Oh, why is it not open? There we go. I hope one day someone is ballsy enough to adapt God Emperor of Dune. What is that? Timothy Chalamet? Is he French? Why does he got the fancy E? Suda and Bam were badly damaged from the Lord's suicide attack. French Canadian? Got it. Timothée? Chalamet? Actually, wait, no, I keep mixing up the M and the L in my brain. Chalamet. Yeah. We have to be fancy. We gotta be fancy. American French? Oh. Fancy. Which means he probably... I feel like whenever anyone adds on, unless it's Asian descent, if anyone's ever like, yes, I'm European country American, I just automatically assume that they know nothing. They don't know the language anymore. They got nothing. Is it like French fries? French fries. What about French toast? Or in some parts of America, freedom fries and freedom toast. Moe and Yosuke were taken to the hospital in Central and immediately sent to ICU. No, like this one is for real. Not when Irish Americans say it. So like his parents recently came. Given that they put the fancy E in, I totally understand that. I've seen a panel with him where he was saying he liked filming. Oh god. Villeneuve? Because he could speak French with him. Oh! But that's cool! Like getting back to your roots. Getting back to your roots. I just assumed he had the same national. That makes sense. I think that'd be cool. I think it'd just be cool to film movies and have to go all over the world. It's like, see ya, Mom. I'll be back in a couple months. We're going over to France to film some stuff. Although, if I had to go anywhere, I'm sorry. I want to go to Italy. Italy seems like a cool place to visit, and I've never been. And Italian food. Lucky headed for Wolf's room as soon as she returned to find out how Moe was doing. She came across Eliza in the hallway, and so it was that she frantically questioned her. He's actually French, poor dude. It's okay. He's fine. He'll be fine. He's probably doing financially better than a lot of us. Mentally, we can't talk. Because... really? Actors run the spectrum. They have their own spectrum of mental health. I feel like any bad thing is probably from being an actor over being French. Let's be real. When she saw Lucky asking questions over and over again, if Moe and the lieutenant were okay, Eliza instantly realized she was under mental duress. Speaking of mental illnesses, Italian is home to espresso? Maybe I could finally try espresso if I go to Italy. Thus she explained the current situation as succinctly as possible to calm the crazed women down. They're both alive. It's too early to say anything for sure at this point. What about Hanako? Her life is not in danger, though it seems she's getting a checkup just to be safe. I see. Thank you very much. What other authentic Italian food can I try? I would try, I think, is it tiramisu? Tiramisu is like the coffee. It's got like coffee stuff in it, right? I had someone make that for me and I was like, nah, this is okay. I would eat it if it was put in front of me and the only dessert. But there are better ones. But I would definitely try it again if I was back. Wait, is it not Italian? Is it French? Starbucks is plant-based. Wow, that's like a Starbucks, honestly. Oh my gosh, they have. I see. You probably could. They have right now. I think they still have it. Lemon cake frappuccino. I think that's possibly my favorite frappuccino that they've ever had. But I also just really like lemon desserts. Wasn't the original recipe Italian? I assume in my head it's an Italian dessert. Well, as I heard back to Wolf, there was a somewhat sad look in her eyes. Well, I called out to Lucky from a short distance away. They said Moe's in ICU, but like they wouldn't tell me her condition. Not her. I mean 612. Sixdouze, excuse me. They're both alive. The lieutenant's just as hurt as Moe, apparently. What do we do? This is like all our fault. I never thought I'd get this part out of hand. Wow, it's almost like screwing around while fighting a terrifying enemy is not the way to go. That's crazy, you guys. That's crazy. It's Italian. I'm just disbelieving over someone anything. I'm going to blame it on the person who made it for me. Just blame them. Blame them. Also, tiramisu, isn't it got like... It's like more whipped cream based. Like maybe not specifically whipped cream, but kind of like whipped cream, nama cream kind of stuff. And that's not like my favorite-ist. I'm not a whipped cream fan. Mascarpone, yeah! Completely. But it's like... It taste-wise different, but the consistency... similar? And I think it's the consistency that do me in. It's not identical, but it's similar. Lucky leans against the wall and slumped too forward. Otsukimi, or maybe honestly the person made it with whipped cream, and maybe that's the problem. If you can dish it out of a tub with a spoon, that's too much for me. That doesn't have enough substance to it. And it like whips wise. I don't know how to describe it. I know I've seen mascarpone like pulled out of a tub and just kind of like plopped on. It's too whippy for me. Daivugu, thank you so much for 23 months. How are we almost at 2 years? Hold on. Hi. Welcome in. I think it's thicker. Yeah, I don't think it's thick enough. Like, is it pudding thick? I feel like that's. I need it to be base that thick for it to enter into acceptable for Tsukimi. It's supposed to be okay. I think it might have been American mascarpone was too whippy. Pudding thick? Do you eat only pudding? I don't know the texture. The texture is not enough. And I clicked her tongue with frustration when she saw Lucky all shaken up. Jeez, Mo, you just had to mess this up. What? This ain't her fault! What was that? I said she screwed this up. Our plans all ruined because she chickened out. Oh, I think Lucky's about to turn. You're a weird picky eater? It's just that one. And macaroni and cheese. Okay, I feel like I'm not a picky eater. I just know exactly what I dislike. And it just happens to be things that a lot of people like. Naya! Oh, she gonna get slapped? Oh, no. She's just grabbing her by the collar. Lucky got to her feet and grabbed Naya by the collar. Are you even listening to yourself? We almost got the lieutenant and Hanako killed. We'll call this thing. This thing. Right here. That's a collar. I know we wanted 6-Douze to go away. But using a concealer was just wrong. You're literally trying to murder someone. That's what you're kind of agreeing that you did. Basic eater. I'm not a basic eater. Naya, I think she's gone too hard on it. Just like she doesn't want to back out because then she has to admit that she's wrong. She doesn't seem like someone who would want to admit she's wrong. Okay. Wait, can you say that? I thought the full phrase was rat's ass, and then I thought that's what I would see on the other side, but they just say like I give a shit. Can you just say like I give us rats? Huh. They can die for all I care if it means making my dreams come true. Murderer! You can't be serious. Naya shook off Lucky's grasp and headed for the elevator. That means she doesn't care if you died. You could die and she'd probably be fine. Lucky chased after her. The ass was censored. Hey, Naya. We need to tell the general the truth. We can't just leave things like this. Tell them what? That I give a fake countdown and set the two up? Thank you, Shaba. What foods do you guys not like? Like, not that like you'll never eat. Just like if you had other options, you probably wouldn't eat this. They'd get me kicked out of the military. Yeah, but we've got to tell him. Actually, it wasn't my fault. The freaking good swallow blew itself up. Seriously, what's up with that one today? It probably just crumbled to dust, so why? Any kind of shellfish for you? Yeah, some people it's just... Wait, so are fish okay? I'm not a big fan of soups? But onion soup is okay. Is there like specific kind of suits? Wait, is there specific kind of shellfish? Like, do you have a shellfish tier list? Like, if someone gave you shellfish and they're like, you have to eat one. Fish fine, shrimp and stuff isn't. That's super interesting. I could definitely see not wanting to do the work around it. I don't like poison. I think I'm allergic. You know what? I think that's pretty okay. Lucky ended up banging her nose against Naya's back. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Never had it, but I don't know if I'd ever want to eat or try gooey duck. Understandable. That thing's just kind of terrifying looking. I think if someone prepared it for me and didn't tell me it was gooey duck, so I didn't have the image of like the live gooey duck in my mind, I would be okay. But if you tell me beforehand, then I'd just be thinking of like that little shell guy with like his little army out there, just like reaching around, licking everything. Kind of icky looking to me. Interesting. It's very... Is it? I've always seen it as like just a little like mollusk guy like licking all around. It's just like licking the earth. What's wrong? Oh! Lucky peeked over Naya's shoulder. Wolf was standing right in front of the elevator. It seems he'd just gotten off. General. Wolf walked straight over when he saw Naya. I've been looking for you two. Oh, he know? Oh, he know? Wolf suddenly grabbed Naya and flung her across the room. Oh no! The eye patch covering his right eye fell, revealing it's bloody too! Why is it bloody? Revealing an eye burning crimson. How did it... Oh wait. Oh wait, okay, we have a better explanation for how this happened. A worm splatter scattered everywhere each time he brought his arm down. Oh, because I think he's beating the heck out of her. They formed dark pools of blood that grew bigger and bigger. Unless I went too much? No? No, okay. Interesting. Pant, pant, woo! Wolf slowly got to his feet and fixed up his disheveled hair with his blood-stained hand. Wait. Okay, yeah, so he grabbed Naya and he started slamming her into the floor over and over again. So that's why his hand's bloody. He's literally like face grabbed her and is just like hitting it against the floor over and over again. Yeah, he a bit mad. Just a tad bit. It looked as though it were the color of roses. No! Like he cowered with fear and fell to the floor. Her legs quivered like jelly. As she crawled down the hallway and struggled to flee from the threat right before. So like, even lobster bleed? Like I can understand shrimp because they still look like shrimp when you crustacean them. The taking off the shell part. But lobsters I feel like just kind of look like a chunk of meat. Really? Oh, that's so interesting. I guess it's kind of like the same with like the gooey duck thing. Like I still imagine it there. Just hanging out. Oh, his voice got really gruff. Stop right there. Wolf grabbed Naya by the collar and threw her at Lucky. Eek! Lucky screamed in terror. Tell me, just what do you think this is? Wolf turned his attention to Lucky. I don't understand what you mean by that. Basically, when it comes to shellfish, the more it looks like the animal itself, the least appealing it is. Understandable, understandable. Sometimes it's just the mental image stuff. It just stops ya. He's beating people up. He's just like Kiryu. But if he is just like Kiryu, then he would never kill anyone. Never. Ever. Are squids shellfish? Oh, but I guess they're not shellfish, but they do look the same. Although you can make squid like eco rings. Fried squid rings, and they just look like onion rings. They don't look like squid no more. I'm asking what you I'm asking what this is to you. It's just Naya, my friend. Your friend? Don't feed me that nonsense. It seems like you don't understand, so allow me to explain this. This monster is humanity's enemy. We finally got... It wasn't hidden. It wasn't hidden behind R18 stuff. This thing sound ugly emotions in the Hanako's heart. A fear of injustice and a hatred of humans. Oh wait, can he feel Hanako's emotions? Just because they're both connected to the Consuelo? I.e. not Fumesh! Isaac, thank you so much for the follow! Welcome to the hangar! Welcome, welcome! Oh, he getting real angry. He getting real angry. Yeah, oh my gosh, I can't... What is it? Squid sushi, I can't do. I can't do that. It's like squid sushi and octopus sushi, I can't do it. It's too... I just feel like I'm chewing for days. Especially if you're not from a seaside country. Me, from California. Not like... Although, I guess squid and octopus aren't really like American things. That only came into popularity when sushi became popular. Wolf growled as he pressed against his right eye. His face was covered in black markings. In a flash, and when he squirmed in resonance with his growl. Oh, how hideous! Your hideous heart have awoken the monster's blood, forged from blood. Squid sushi isn't good, so I agree. I admire the people. I feel like the taste is not bad. I don't mind the taste. But chewiness is too chewy. How dare you taint Hanako with such hideous emotions? With Grab Lucky this time. It's just not for you? Well, thank God there's a lot of other foods that you can eat. See, that's the thing. I feel like we're allowed to be picky with foods. Because there's so much other food that you can go to. Even if you go to like restaurants that are based solely around like one thing, they usually always try and have like a very opposite and not similar to the rest of their menus item for people to where it's like they were just dragged along. Like when you go to like seafood restaurants and they have like that one burger. They're like, we gotcha. We gotcha, don't worry about us. Vegetarian options? That, I feel like, depends on the country you're in. And how... I feel like a lot of American places, they have vegetarian options. Japan will have fake vegetarian options. They're like, yeah, pork broth? Yeah, that's vegetarian. They're like, hold on a second. Wait, un momento. Ag. He looked her in the eye as he threatened her. Wait, hold on. Oh! He looked her in the eye as he strangled her slender neck. Alright. Be a little bit more violent on the other side. I'll give you one more chance. What is this thing? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for the terrible things he does to Hanako. In Japan, they tried to serve a seafood chowder with pork to be... Japan. Violent. Yeah, they're slowly getting there. It's better in Tokyo, for sure. I feel like they're getting a little bit better. But yeah, you gotta be careful. In soup places, I feel especially, a lot of them haven't entirely realized that, like, just because it's soup without, like, a physical meat in there, does not mean it is vegetarian. However, there are some really good vegetarian ramen places here. Like, there's one that had a yuzu base. Oh, that was really good ramen. Oh, it was so good. Okay, I got that. I know what I did. What's wrong? Please forgive me. Answer the question. Jeez, I asked you what this is. What this thing is. With Mach speed. Oh, she doesn't get it. She doesn't get it. I feel like in order to survive, you gotta lie. Sometimes in these situations, he's clearly not in his right mind. You gotta lie. It's like... Wolf snapped her neck before she could even finish. Wolf gave into his emotions and let out an indignant howl, one of neither man nor monster. Oh, wait, there's more on the other side. Pant. Wolf stood still. Oh, Eliza came rushing out of his room, likely drawn by his howl. She raced down the hallway as fast as she could. Is there gonna be that kind of scene? Is she gonna try and calm him down? As fast as she... There's no picture though. And dashed up to Wolf. What happened, Wolf? Eliza, clean this place now. Eliza recoiled in shock when she saw the two bodies. What in the world happened to them? We're out of time. I've decided to perform the final judgment on Hanako. That doesn't matter. What did you do to these girls? Cut the chatter. Clean the place up now. That's an order. Eliza headed for the nearby ladies' room. She took burlap bags out of the closet and pushed the bodies into them as if it were second nature. How many people has she killed? What? Picky eaters, big pudding. I guess he heard our conversation, you guys, and he's like, this is what you guys get. He's gonna destroy us all. He's gonna destroy me for not liking whipped cream type stuff. He's gonna destroy Bleed for not liking shellfish. He's gonna destroy Wanderer for not liking soups. We're all done for! She tried violently rubbing the bloodstains with the burlap bags, but that ended up only making the floors even messier. I like having this really calm music while I describe this horrific scene. What are you doing? Can't you even clean right? I uninstalled my cleaning protocols long ago. Really? What a waste. You'd be good at it too. I'm not your mommy anymore. Did you forget? I'm supposed to be your lover now. Eliza handed the burlap bags to Wolf. Need to change out of those clothes fast. Watery soups are just not appealing to me. So like chicken noodle soup it ain't for you? Wolf nodded silently and disappeared into the elevator with a burlap bag. Yep! Gasp! Gasp! What about like thicker stuff? Like... I guess that wouldn't be considered... Like, gumbo could be considered a soup, but not really. Gumbo! I actually had really good canned gumbo. I want to buy it again. I feel like all the necessary components to make gumbo, it would be too hard to procure in Japan, so it's just easier to have canned gumbo. And it did actually taste good, because another can of like soup that I had bought, I think it was from a different company, but it's still canned soup. It needed some doctoring. It was not the best. So I was kind of on the fence about how like the canned gumbo would feel, but it was good. It was very good. Alright. The bloodbath is over. It was literally, I guess they didn't want to have proof that the girls died. What if they're alive in this version? Did they sell it in Japan? No, I brought it back from America. And I'll do it again! If I got through what's it called once, I could do it again. Travel was greatly restricted between zones of the battleship as a result of the bizarre epidemic going around. Censorship, I guess, yeah. Which is weird because, I mean, I guess as a company, you would rather be safe than have your game turned down by Steam. Because I feel like once you get turned down by Steam, like you gotta spend a lot of time doctoring it up, and so that time is money, and then if they don't accept it then, so they're probably just being safer. It sucks. Steam is just, they're just not clear enough when it comes to like what's okay. And then you have stuff like the hentai puzzle games. They have an exception that everyone will put expectation. Oh yeah. Which sucks because I feel like there's some scenes that could easily still be in. Some scenes though are, they would just have to like put black over. They would have to rewrite the whole scene and then just put black over, like just no, there's no sexy time. They're just cuddling in bed. But rewriting would require the back and forth with the creator, which I feel like requires more time and money. Wolf is Tsukimi's new boss? Why you say that? Even the tourist trap, Cosmic Oahu, has been a ghost town for the past few days. What's more, Sixdouze accident while on duty had further doused the spirits of civilians. There were rumors amongst them that this year's airshow might be cancelled. Origin sat on the same bench as always and looked out at the night-shrouded I feel like I've read this before. Kalakaua Avenue. Since her favorite stall was closed, she bought a smoothie from the STX store. No! This is basically COVID for them. Everyone has a mysterious disease, so they have to close off travel. And now all of the favorite mom and pop stores are closing. I wonder if the lieutenant and Hanako are alright. Origin opened her eyes and prayed for their safety. Hanako! That's right, because everyone thinks they're just Hanako. All the news she'd seen on the web had only fueled her anxiety. Strange animal deaths, coral reefs stained black at the bottom of the sea, mysterious black bruises with the fever eating away at people's bodies. It's worse than COVID. It's affecting the coral reef. Could this be the work of a Consuelo? No, this is the work of an enemy stand. Origin muttered that she was what she was thinking. She'd seen the same symptoms before, long ago. Both in a man clad in dark bruises, and a neophytic greatly resembling him. Throw back to Alpha-Nighthawk! Consuelos had dwelled in both their bodies and had almost turned them into something inhuman. The surveillance records had been preserved as data in a red box folder. she recorded them under the master's order. But when she was Lunette. It's always the coral reef getting the short. It is. It is. Oh, how young she'd been. She lived a carefree life as a fox's memento without thinking too hard about anything. It's crucial to leave records for the next generation. Regulus had once said that to Lynette. By now, she was painfully aware of what he'd meant. I'm sure I'll forget about this day sometime in the future. Origin turned on her device and created a new folder. She titled it Blue Box and started writing her friends' names down in the text file. Lunette? Oh! Chino. Lunette, what are you doing here? Have we seen them interact? Have we seen the mommies interact? Hold on. Un momento. I don't know if we have. Gasp. Her head shot up when she heard that name. There are very few who called her that. Never expected you to be so close by. Right under our noses, huh? Eliza had snuck up behind her at some point. Nope, this is the first. Right. Lunette rose from the bench and stepped away from Eliza. Go run. I won't tell anyone I found you. I can't trust an AI. You're connected to someone online right now, aren't you? Eliza shook her head. She turned off the device in her head to prove she was offline. Wait, how do you prove that? Like, no, I'm offline. See? Look! It's like nothing's changed about her. I've been looking for you for a long time now. Why did you leave the military? Turned on airplane mode? That's what it is. She's got a little, what is it? Icon that shows up. There's a little airplane. Wait, would it be a sheep? Would it show a sheep? They don't have airplane mode, they have sheep mode. Which isn't a thing anymore. I feel like eventually people are going to be like, why is it called airplane mode? And people won't have an answer. Because we can all turn on our phones during planes, really. I'm Regulus's fox. I have no obligation to stay with the military when he's no longer around. Hello, Connor! Hello!
Dohrnii.
Thank you for the follow! Welcome to the hangar. You are now a Dohrnii. You're a valuable key person who connect the past and the future. Running off on your own like that is most unwelcomed. Eliza stared at Lunette's bag. It seems she was looking into it with infrared vision. Man, she does not respect people's privacy at all. Eliza always could gauge people's vitals just by looking at them. Are you looking for the black canvas? Sorry, I don't have it anymore. Eliza's eyes flashed to determine Lunette's credibility. Oh god. SP02, heart rate, and HRV, all normal. That's terrifying looking. That was... Is she... Hold on. Is it because she's offline? I feel like she usually has light in her eyes. Where is it? What's happening? Help. The mommies are fighting! It would seem you're not lying. Then where is it? She checked her vital signs. In just a second, cheap lies wouldn't work on an android. And you're still alive somehow. Congratulations. You beat the odds. It's a baton of possibilities that passes from person to person. Not the sort of thing an AI should be handling. She is in robot mode, but like... Why? Why? Is this a result of what's happening? Like she has to go serious mode now? You're just an android in the end. A heartless being such as yourself has no right to that baton. Oh, that's harsh. What's happening? Mommies are fighting. The mommies are fighting! I feel like that's all I can give you without fully explaining it. We're pretty far into this VN. It's called Beta-Sixdouze. I think I've forgotten to change categories, but we're only gonna be here for 20 more minutes, so. Eliza fell silent without another word. She was like a mannequin when she wasn't talking. She still wasn't quite human enough. She'd failed to overcome the uncanny valley. I feel like they're portraying that quite nicely with this face right now. It's a little too uncanny. You couldn't tell what they were feeling when they were silent and expressionless. That was what made androids terrifying. Alright. Huh? Eliza turned around and walked away. Huh? You're leaving? Lunette was bewildered by the unexpected reaction. It was almost anticlimactic considering she'd expected a fight. Same! She seemed like she was about to throw down. Oh! Was she hurt? Wait, she got the light back in her eyes. Sub, sniff, sniff! Eliza cried as she strolled down the moonlit beach. There weren't any tourists there due to the travel restrictions. I found more black coral mukuna. Put it in the bag without touching it. A pair of Neo brothers were picking up trash off the beach. They were probably tourist activity staff or something, judging by their official Waikiki beach jackets. Those are official jackets? What? I thought that was just the way that they liked to dress. I mean, she has the light back in her eyes, so I don't think she's full robot mode right now. Oops. They picked up the crow with tongs, unaware of the danger it had. Yeah, if they touch it, they're done for. What are you two doing out here so late at night? Liza called out to the brothers. They stopped working and looked at her. We're cleaning the beach when the tourists come back. We want them to play on a clean beach. Why is coral on the shore? I'm guessing it's kind of like dying, breaking off, and then floating to shore. That's all I can think of. Like, that's what the Hana COVID's doing to it. Eliza thanked the two and went off on her way. At least they know not to touch it. I feel like if they touch it, they can be in trouble. She strolled down the empty beach while gazing at the large moon. That is quite a large moon. Has it always been that big? Eliza took a small bell out of her pocket. It was a device with a blue ribbon tied on. Wolf had entrusted her with it. Wait, this is a bell that What's-Her-Face also had. Her livelihood relies on tourists? Yeah, they kind of have to. I guess they really don't have anything to do right now. God, I hope they're okay financially. Oh yeah, the orphan in the first game. According to him, it was a memento of his late mother. Wait. Okay, so he is the orphan. It's confirmed. It's confirmed he is the orphan. Which then I think means that he's... Didn't we parse together that means that's also What's-Her-Face's little brother? Sagan's little brother? What? I think the timelines would work out. Sagan's little brother's all grown up. He'd given it to her, saying he'd probably break it if he carried it around with him. Eliza rang the bell. Wolf, this paradise you've created is so beautiful. Cosmic Oahu was a land of hopes, dreams, and imagination built around the theme of a paradise by the sea. After Wolf had proposed it, he spent 10 years overseeing the construction of the new zone. Nowadays, it was loved by many as a resort area. The beach had never been empty in the 20-year history. Eliza brought back recollection of those days. Through her virtual memory, a vivid preview of those memories played before her eyes. It is him! Was it confirmed? It was just a theory, but now we've confirmed this theory because that's definitely him. That was definitely him. The small boy was brought to Eliza. Do you think the creator was thinking up all of this stuff? Because there was really no reason for us to meet this small child in the first game. He was kind of random. It's like, why are we paying so much attention to him? This was why! A small boy was brought to Eliza as a sample simulation child. Their mission had been to raise this boy to be a perfect human. Do you know what you'll be when you grow up? I'm gonna be a pilot too! And then I'm gonna beat up the space rules in a sheep! And you'll have to become a strong soldier. And you put up with the harsh training and food restrictions? That's such a weird thing to tell a child. Like, harsh training, okay, but food restrictions? Eliza struggled to handle her first simulation child, and sometimes her attempts to raise him ended in failure. She would push him harder in her goal to strive for perfection, found herself unable to understand him in puberty and his rebellious phase, and lost sometimes. Her greatest worry was how she should interact with him as he aged. Yeah, I guess you threw away all your momminess, and now you are his lover. Young Wolf! I think she still considers him first, but I think it's implying that once he passes away, that they're just gonna hand her another child. Eventually, he grew from a boy to a man. He changed his name, dubbing himself Wolf. So definitely, he wasn't always Wolf. He wasn't always Wolf. Many soldiers were attracted to his muscular body and manly features, both women and men. He's bi. He's bi. Yeah, that's a very edgy name. The sample went from protected to protector. His voice is... I guess he does have a very deep voice now that I think about it. Good news, Eliza. The Consuelo kill record was updated. Amazing! You're the highest score in history. Congratulations! Omedetou. 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 Thank you. I couldn't have done it without you. And then... Consuelo. Eliza, I want to create a giant ocean in the battleship. Yeah, we don't know how he got Consuelo'd. What if, like... Because we don't know when... Although, wait. No, because he has the eye patch. When he wants to build this new zone. She said that took him, like, what, 10 years? So he's had it for a while. I was gonna say maybe it was when he, met Hanako, but no, it was before that then. Oh. We missed a little bit. Nonsense. After he said it's all thanks to you, she says, nonsense, you earned this all by yourself. Looks like I'll have to reward you tonight. Eliza had discarded her mother role from this time. Now that he had matured physically, she took on the role of his lover. There were many who denounced the relationship as immoral and disgusting, but the jeers and heckling gradually faded as Wolf rose through the ranks. Yeah. Yeah, this kind of weird. But also she's AI, so it's weird already in that sense. Yes, it will be a space utopia where people can rest their weary souls. Also, we haven't had a fallout yet, but you know, it's been a while. It's been a while. Ave. AI that grows up with your needs. Yeah. Yeah. A place full of smiles where many will gather. And in the end, this is fiction, so we can just kind of let that slide. If this starts happening in real life, I think that will be a little weird. Let's not have that happen in real life, really. I would like for you to be the goddess of the paradise. Please, live a happy life, even after I'm gone. He endured harsh training, conquered his fears, and fought for people. What's more, he had a strong sense of responsibility and risked himself for the joys of others. Oh, Loki, good Dohrnii! Welcome in. I saw it. I saw your cosplay. I saw it. It looks pretty poggers. Gonna be Char. Loki is Char. Loki's just gonna assume the entire... Loki, what if you just become Char? You feel cute. You looked cute. You looked cute. Char 2.0. You can just take over. So then whenever people are like, when is Char gonna... Oh, you are a Char. You could be a Char clone if you want. We won't force it on you. That's rude. But you know, if people are ever like, when is Char gonna stream next? You'll be like, I got this, guys. You could be there. You could be the backup. You could be the backup so Char never has to feel pressured to stream. This is an important task. Are you ready to make my stream inclusion? Hi, it's Char. I don't know how to stream. Chuckles. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect human. The AI I had wished for was real. Oh, and now he gone. It was perfect. It was supposed to be perfect. But now that once perfect book had... Oh no, he fell off! Was falling off the path of humanity. The man who cared for mankind more than any other and stood against every threat was now being devoured by the very same menace, becoming something inhuman. Eliza wept. Wait! Luna was running her way from afar. She chased after Eliza and put her hand on her shoulder. Why are you here? Didn't you come to take the black canvas? You don't have it. You don't have it, do you? Then how am I even supposed to take it? Why are you crying so much? Because I'm heartless. I don't even have the right to protect the one I love. Heartless. That was the word Lunette had spurned her with earlier. Aha! The consequences of your actions of hurting someone else. How does it feel, huh? Being mean ain't so nice, ain't it? Those words had hurt her and brought her to tears. Her blue hair swayed in the moonlight, looked just like a goddess from a fairy tale. She didn't look like a machine with how much her small shoulders shook with sorrow. Right, she's just like a princess. Well, if it isn't the consequences of my action. Just like a princess. The weeping android reminded Lunette of the cube princess. I still can't get over that is that sheep's voice. Are you making fun of me? fun of what I am, perchance, just because we happen to look a little different. Lunette deeply regretted her words and feelings and decided to accept Eliza's existence. Wow, that was easy. That was easy! She shifted over to the front and of the other woman and wiped her tears with a handkerchief. I'm oh sorry for those horrible things I said. I never should have called you heartless. You were right. I am heartless. All I could do is learn from humans' conversations and repeat the most apt words. Lunette shook her head. Why are you looking for the black canvas? You need it to move Baobab. What? Why does it have that much power? To steal the battleship's authority from that sleeping marionette. Who was that? Who was it again that's in charge? I forget her name. Lunette is racist against sentient AIs. I feel like though, honestly, I feel like we're probably like some decades away from this, but I feel like the initial hate towards AIs kind of makes sense. From older people especially. You got it, cause imagine if like in the next 10 years we get sentient AIs. And all the people that have lived now, all their base for AIs is like seeing all of these AIs steal everything. They're gonna be like sentient AIs. Oh, now they're just gonna be able to steal their own stuff. I get right. There's so many names in this. Yeah, the goddess, like, but she was a person. She was once a doctor, but she's not Hanako with a K. She's the other one. It's the other doctor. Probably, most likely, Hanako's lover. I just can't remember. Eliza pointed to the heavens. Oh, you know what? This looks okay. Lunette touched the cell device on her ear and turned the AR off. Consuelo was shining brighter than usual, scattering swarms of black particles all over space. Everyone's blood is already full of Consuelo. Humanity is resonating with the rose even as we speak. The people have already begun blooming. Mankind will vanish from the battleship in due time. And I was shocked to hear by Eliza's declaration. Yeah, I guess they can't really tell it's the public because there's nothing anyone can do. But yeah, that's kind of terrifying. Who wouldn't want their own AI wife? True, but Japan can't introduce that, or else the plan to repopulate is over. It can't be. Are you saying humanity is being invaded? Yeah, just on a microscopic level. It was obvious that being in such close proximity to the rose garden had something to do with it. It didn't take a genius to figure that out. The Baobab had floated between Consuelo and Earth for the past 400 years. The battleship had only one way of fighting the rose. No one had ever entertained the idea of abandoning Earth and fleeing from the Consuelo. What do you mean? Didn't they make one already? It's not like sentient AI though. I think it's just a robot. And we can Blade Runner 2049 stare at the giant AI wife. Oh yeah, that's where that picture comes from. That famous scene. Alright, back to AR. Lunette turned the AR back on and looked away from Space Rose. See, so mankind is finished if we don't do something. Married in 2019? I mean, Japanese guys have been marrying weird things for a while. There's the guy, I think there's two separate guys that have married Miku. There's one guy who married his, oh shoot, what's it called? Love Plus character? I think? On like his Nintendo DS? Is she two-timing? Or is it different Mikus? Are there just multiple universes of Mikus and they each somehow found one? Annette placed a hand on Eliza's shoulder. They looked deeply into each other's eyes. I'll tell you where the black canvas is. Just promise you won't hurt the current owner. The two artificial goddesses took hands and joined the forces on behalf of humanity. Miku is Legion. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, we should probably finish here. Oh, yep. Okay. So we only see one route here, right, guys? There's actually two. So we'll start off on this way. The other one shows Hanako, and it's called Inhuman. So honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it's not sexy time, if it's just a lot of gore. So I will click this one first. Dang, a whole route. Let's save here. Still in the same chapter, right? Or episode. Yes, still episode 8. Micro to macro. But now Saga L. Close encounters of a third wait! Isn't that the name of some famous sci-fi thing? Isn't Close Encounters of a Third Kind like a famous movie or something? I swear I've heard this title before. I'm not crazy. Anyways, it's that time again. It's that time again. We must bid farewell until next time. At the bye-bye screen! A 1977 drama, sci-fi drama. I knew it. I knew it. I knew I'd heard. I don't know if I've seen it. I might have seen it. Maybe I should see if I can watch it now. Part of me doesn't want work, and part of me does want work. Oh, what a predicament to be in! It has a... Yeah, okay, I feel like I've seen it, but I watched it as like a kid. Because it was just like on TV, like they just had it playing, and so I just like poked in. But I didn't realize what movie it was. Gotta watch it in full. Somewhere, hopefully. It's almost the weekend. It is. It is. Weekend. 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 Come on. Come on. I have plans, but they're plans with myself. I have to go outside though, so... It's truly a struggle. It's truly a struggle. They're not big plans either. No, it's still it's concrete crash. Does that count? Although I'm probably going to have like anxiety attacks because there's gonna be people out as well. I went to Akiba to like go pick up something, and I was reminded, right? There is a Daiso in the Akiba over there, and it has better stuff than the Daiso near my place. But like every time I go in there, I regret going in there because it's just like none of the aisles are big enough for 2 people to get by, and there is always tons of people in there. So like you feel like you're always in the way, and like you just want to look for something because you don't know where everything is in Daiso. So you need room to like look around. It's like it's so awful. It's absolutely it's horrific. It's terrifying. But yes. What do we have next? Tomorrow night is GBO2. Tomorrow night is GBO2. We're gonna be messing around some more, having fun, getting in games when usually we can't. we'll make our own teams. We'll have our own matches. And then we have Fuga this weekend. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. Zaku one sweep. Get out of here. Get out of here with your Zakus. I wanna try Hazel. I know it's a raid, but I wanna try Hazel. Hazel looks cool. You should? I will. I will do it. I will do it. Rip to my teammates. It could be you! It could be you! But that's all for this week. Until next stream, be it GBO2, be it Fuga. You know, maybe you're just gonna hang out in Discord. Maybe you're just gonna watch my Twitter, the weird stuff. Watching your gameplay closely from VOD. VOD watcher? Wanderer VOD watcher? Someone screenshot this. We have proof. Bye, Loki! Until next time, everyone! Otsukimi!